What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Kinda Funny podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Nick Scarpino, alongside... I don't know what was
like that was waving to it from underneath the camera.
It was over there.
The gym just decided not to move.
The gym
didn't work with it. Like I'm used to like the smoke, and then I just heard the really tired old creaking of a light up here go.
Sorry guys, I don't know why the hell that just didn't work.
It's moving now. It looks like it's moving now.
Yeah,
it's awake.
Yeah.
It's awake.
It's very slow.
Yeah, well now it's moving into the like.
It ate a lot during
slow.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah.
All right, start. Okay, that's perfect, Kevin. Start the podcast.
Okay.
Start the podcast now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Kinda Funny podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Nick Scarpino. Alongside, it's almost time for Christmas, Joey Noel.
I may have forgotten to post this on the Kinda Funny Prime page.
You want to get that posted right now? That sounds fantastic. While you do that, I will also introduce the czar of Nar, Mr. Snowbike Mike.
Hi, Nick. Happy Monday. Andy, what is this gras shop and how do I get it?
How do I get
What
it?
the hell is a gras shop?
Yeah,
It's
what
a
is it? I want
gua
it.
sha.
A what?
Gua sha.
Gua sha. G-U-A-S-H-A?
Yeah. Gua sha.
Nope.
Now, here's a couple things.
Not coming out of my mouth.
Gua sha.
Gua
You said
sha.
gua sharp.
We were talking before the
It's a place you
podcast
go
started.
buy
Where are the
stuff.
R's coming from?
We were talking before the podcast started,
Yeah.
and I said I want to wear a full body Spanx.
Right.
And then I said, Kevin, what would you do if you found out I was wearing a girdle all this time? And then you said you don't need to wear a girdle. You can just do washa. You can do a washa like I'm doing it. Is that what this is?
Gua sha. Yeah.
A gua sha.
Yeah, I talked about it on the show before. It's like it's part of my nightly and morning routine. So skincare has become a lot more important for me, Nick.
Oh, I love this for you.
I still get acne all the time, right? But what gua sha is, I got Instagram algorithm.
I love that. I've been wearing sunscreen. Talk about skin.
Shut up!
Oh.
Wow,
Well, that's
Every
good for
day.
wow.
That's another thing we'll talk about later. on.
So gua sha, Nick, it's like these people. They'd be like, "Hey, you buy this little pebble. They take this pebble off
You gotta put
the
it-
back of a dragon."
Is this wait, is this the same
Dragon
pebble like
tail.
sold by Gwyneth Paltrow pebble?
It's no, like there's a lot of cheap stuff you could buy on Amazon.
Okay.
It's not
Gua
made.
sha's like a Chinese practice, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you get this stone, and I bought the stone, and then I ended up not using it because I saw other gua sha people being like, "Hey, you could use the stone, or you could like use like the edges of your knuckles and stuff, and that does just as good of a job." And I prefer having the dual wielding ability to. So what you do is
like
you know.
So you don't want to
Wield
just
it.
buy two gua
Yeah.
shas.
Well, because it also felt kind of uncomfortable too. Like I enjoy the fattiness of my thick finger as opposed to the hardness of this rock. So what you do is
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get like
I'm confused by
a
what
lot
this
of
is.
things
you get like a
just
moist
said.
you get a moisturizer, like a nighttime or a morning moisturizer, and I use two different ones from Burt's Bees. I use like a nighttime one, and then I use one that's like it kind of wakes you up, it makes you feel better. But the night one, I kind of like
I'm
put
just
it.
watching the money come out of Mike's pocket.
I'm
right
an
now.
Aveeno. I'm an Aveeno man. I'm
I like it. Okay.
one lotion type of dude.
Okay.
All body.
So my problem with a Vino, I got to be careful because like a
Don't
Vino.
encourage him for using one lotion for his face and
At
his
least
body.
he uses
All body.
lotion.
Yeah.
I don't even use lotion. Look how dry.
Mike
I
uses
am.
a
You have
5-in-1
lotion on
shampoo.
your desk.
It's good. That's some good Jergens, right? I use that for my hands when and if I need it.
Joe, the
That's
6-in-1
emergency
shampoo and conditioner he used to wash the dogs with. It's also a Pekin.
Oh, I
bed
saw he
shampoo.
came out of the bathroom the other day with that
Yeah.
bottle.
So what?
clunked it on the table.
You angle this stone in a way, Nick, that is, like you are kind of taking away wrinkles and stopping aging in a way that like you pull your skin back, and it's supposed to like promote
lymphatic drainage.
Yeah, lymphatic drainage. Yeah, I don't know if
You
it's
wash
doing
on
any
it?
of that.
Are you also washing? on
No,
it?
but I just have knowledge.
I don't know if it's doing any of that, but I do notice sometimes when I do it at night, I'll wake up and I'll feel like the smile lines aren't as prevalent as they were the night before and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'll do like my forehead a little bit, and I'll kind of like do it on the eyebrows, or whatever. But it's usually I'll have a lot of my cheeks, and I'll put it right here next to my nose, and I'll go like this, and I'll go back and down. And I'll do that, and I do that just kind of like 5 minutes, 2 minutes,
Mhm.
30 seconds.
Have
something
you
like-
noticed a difference?
I feel like I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm waking up a little bit, looking less like haggard and shit. And then in the morning, I do the same thing with the morning one. And it could just be total bullshit, could be a total lie. But I've seen like, I don't know, I saw enough people being like, yeah, look, it's like, it takes away, if you do it enough, the lymphatic drainage, it'll some of the under the chin fat, some of your face looks less puffy when you push it back and stuff like that. It's total bullshit, Nick, to be honest with you, but I feel better about myself.
Well, I
doing
mean, it might be relaxing for you. Maybe you get a better night's sleep because it's sort of meditative.
Very, very possible.
Do you ever wish that you could take everything that's wrong with your body and just shove it into this part that's covered by your beard?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I think about that a lot.
I've always thought about like transposing things I don't like about my body to like the bottom of my feet, and I would just grow taller.
Put it in my.
You would grow tall.
Yeah,
Little
exactly.
hobbit
Is that where you
feet.
get your height from? It's the bottom of your
Well, I
feet?
think like you would have like a fucking 4-inch vertical of just
like
like
Herman
fatty
Munster.
tissue that you didn't like on your arm or something like that.
Yeah.
You know,
But then you'd be like,
or I would think of acne as well. Sometimes when I would have like really bad acne, I'd be like, man, I wish I could just move this shit to like a tramp stamp where nobody's gonna see that tramp
Wow.
stamp. You know.
Tramp stamp of acne. That's amazing.
that's a lot.
So anyway, yeah, gua sha,
No, I
man.
was just gonna say,
Gua
like,
sha.
Gua
Okay,
sha.
yeah.
Gua sha.
I like Kevin going. I got stuff.
you definitely, when you lose weight, you definitely get shorter. Like I've lost
Oh,
50, 40, 30 pounds, and like there is a little bit of height that you lose. I am not kidding.
I don't know.
Is
And he doesn't know what to do with that one.
You lose it. You get short.
Yeah, doctor's gonna be like, your feet, they're not as fat.
I mean, that's really what it is. I've looked into it too. So Andy,
it
if
makes
you want,
sense,
to
right?
get 1 or 2 inches, put 40 pounds on.
I'm 6 foot. I'm the heaviest I've been in years. I'm 6
Are you the
foot one
tallest?
right now.
Oh wow, Nick.
Holy shit.
Big old
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny podcast. Couple housekeeping things before we get
We also
to
don't
some
have
of the
cat up,
topics.
but we can get that up.
Oh yeah, Kev, if we
Whenever
can
we
get chat
can.
up on the left monitor there, that would be
I'll do that right now.
delicious. Thank you so
Sorry,
much.
thank
Hey, kindafunny.com/store. We're bringing back every single solitary piece of merch that we've sold this year for a limited time only, available till 5 p.m. Pacific time this Tuesday. So get all up on that store and grab them before we retire them for good. That's Tuesday, 5 p.m. PT. If you guys want to get any of that sick, nasty merch. Also, today's podcast is brought to you by our Patreon producers, Nathan Lamoth, James Hastings, and Casey Andrew, as well as Shady Rays. But we'll talk about them a little bit
And I was
later.
going to say, remember, Wednesday, all-day watch party. Well, I'll be on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames doing the
What are you gonna
Midnight
watch,
Mass
Andy?
watch party starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time,
So
watching it
early.
all damn day.
And what are you going to
Early
do? What was
boy.
your special
What am I going to
instruction from
do
me?
right after? I'm going to watch fucking Willy Wonka for interview.
Oh, yeah, we got to
I
watch
thought
that.
he said call him after episode 2 so he can join.
I got to join
4.
at
He hasn't
4.
watched.
Episode 4, I get the call, I come in, and I hang out.
Oh, you come into his house. Maybe you could share the beanbag together.
Can I come
Oh.
over?
2 dudes, 1 beanbag.
Lulu doesn't really like
Not even an
people.
excuse, huh? Not even a bother. You don't have anything.
Lulu
No.
hates strangers, you know?
Just a groan. Just yeah, no, Lulu would not be cool with that.
Oh,
Okay,
true.
Lulu
that.
would-
So mad. No, actually, she would be fine because Barrett and Alyssa wouldn't be home. And when it's just me, Lou don't give a fuck who walks in the
Oh.
house. We could have
Oh,
two.
she's no
we
one
could
to
have 3
protect.
Demogorgons walking to the house. And she'll just be like, whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's. I don't have to. I don't have Alyssa and Barrett to protect.
Oh, I see. That's
You
why
know?
I thought the additional bodies add
No.
anxiety. It's just that Lulu gets very
It's
protective.
like she has no one to protect. Like
That's
when
like
I'm
me,
there,
like-
she's like, I don't give a fuck about this
And you
guy.
could get murdered
A
in
bear
front
could
of
run
me.
in here. I wouldn't
Yeah.
give a shit. You know,
makes sense.
the FBI's psyops from was that Karate Kid movie where they all came from the roof. In the one Karate Kid movie.
Oh, the
Oh,
next
from
Karate Kid?
the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank.
The
Michael
FBI.
Ironside?
Yeah, Michael Ironside and his goddamn SEAL Team 6 team.
Can we talk about the Karate Kid is just the gift that keeps on giving? They're
Did you
doing
see the
another
news?
one.
Yeah.
With Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. Somehow they're fusing those two. And it's going to be the Karate Kid to end all Karate Kids.
So, who's going to be the fish out of water in that movie? Is it going to be like, are we going to see somebody flying through a wormhole to a different dimension?
Oh,
or
okay.
is it just going to be
No.
like, hey, I heard you were training that one kid, and they're talking about Jaden Smith, right? And like,
Oh, shit. We're bringing in Jaden Smith, too?
well, I doubt Jaden. Well, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, what is Jaden Smith doing these days?
Making
Great
music.
question.
Yeah,
the
but
mic.
like, what, you going to tell me that okay, you're Jaden Smith. Let's do some role playing.
Okay, yeah, ready?
Hey, Jaden, how's the music business going? Is it going well?
Not too well. My sister's absolutely destroying me in the music aspect of life.
Okay.
Is that true, really?
Yeah, I think
Willow?
she's
Good for her.
I would say that Willow's probably a little bit
I
better.
mean, we're still on the phone.
Yeah.
Take your phone
Oh, yeah,
back
my
out. We're still-
apologies.
No,
Well,
but
I'm
he's
talking
so
about
rich,
that
he's got the brain.
Oh, the
No,
brain. He's
he's-
got the
Yeah,
Elon
because you're
Musk
not
brain
really
implant.
using your phone either.
No, it was a meeting. I don't know why he's on his phone. We're just in the room together.
Jaden's always on the phone.
Jaden's always
Yeah,
on the
he's
phone.
always taking calls.
So would
He
you
only
like?
talks in the third person on the phone. Is that how it works?
Jaden always talks in the third person. Would you like an amplifier for your music? Would you like to get your music out to more people, maybe perhaps a brand new audience, by reprising the role of young Daniel LaRusso, or whatever the character's name was in the new Karate Kid? It wasn't Daniel LaRusso. Whatever the kid's name was. Would you like to reprise that role and come back and train again?
You think he'd have to say absolutely yes?
Jaden would like that.
Jaden would love that.
Jaden would love this. Jaden would like this opportunity.
Okay. Well, then, Jaden, consider yourself
Are you
booked.
his agent?
Yes.
Now, how are we playing this? Is this like we're including the Netflix with the kids in this?
That's a great
Is this its own
question.
standalone? Because like, get this: what if Jaden comes back? We get Jaden to be, a pretend
Villain.
freshman to sophomore college kid. The kids go to college. They clash with Jaden and Jackie Chan.
Maybe.
Does that timeline line up?
Here,
No,
No.
guys, this is a different universe. The totally different universe. than
no,
the show.
I don't like this. Not
I
with
know.
real people.
not as
If
fun.
you're doing cartoons, that's okay.
Is it a different universe where Daniel LaRusso is still Daniel LaRusso?
I think so.
I mean, I
think
imagine
that is
so.
the case.
Because I'll tell you what, I like the idea of Mr. Miyagi and Daniel LaRusso, Jackie Chan and Daniel LaRusso, Ralph Macchio, and they both discover, like I don't know, maybe they knew each other, who knows, right? But then they find out, oh, Jaden Smith, wow, you're doing really good for yourself. You're running Cobra Kai. And Jaden Smith's like, yeah.
Yeah.
We fucking kill people. We are the villains here. And they're like, "What? You trained him, Mr. Miyagi? How did you?" And he's like, "I don't know. That shit was cool when I left." Like,
Wait, is Jackie Chan a Miyagi? I
No.
never.
No,
okay.
he has a different name.
oh, he wasn't.
He's
Oh
Chinese.
shit.
Yeah, he was Chinese. They went
I guess I
I
was.
never watched that one.
I guess I was wondering, like, what role did he take? So there was never a Miyagi in that movie.
That so
I feel like you
surprising.
can't have
Well,
that.
he was that role.
He
It
was
just
the
a different
role,
name.
but not the character.
But you can't. You gotta be Miyagi.
Which is funny because up until I think a week ago when Tim blew my mind with that, I
Miyagi.
thought he was just Mr. Miyagi, who was for whatever reason
like a rebooted
living
version?
in like a different version of him living there.
Yeah, that's what I
Which
thought.
Miyagi, I assume, is a Japanese derived name, but maybe they were just like he's just living in China. Who knows? I don't know.
Mr. Han.
Was it Mr. Han? But that blew my mind because I thought that what a great person to take up the Miyagi mantle. What better person than Mr. Jackie Chan? But of course, Jackie Chan doesn't fucking play like that, right? You think Jackie Chan's not going to originate a role? You think he's going to pick up someone else's pieces of a role? It's not going to happen.
He did a really good job of Splinter.
He did a great.
I was afraid
Did he
that
mind
he
you right?
was going to
And then-
die
mind-
to the point where I wasn't going to watch the movie. Because once I heard his voice, I was like, I can't do this. Like, if Jackie
you
Chan
hear about
dies
this?
tonight, I can't watch this movie.
Mike-
And so I didn't watch it.
Mike stopped watching the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem 5 minutes in when he realized that Splinter was Jackie Chan because he thought, what if Jackie Chan dies? I can't deal with it.
I'm going through a lot of emotions lately, and like I couldn't have that on my
Do
conscience.
you need? Men will literally buy gua sha instead of seeking therapy.
I will buy 2 ground.
Gua shops.
We were talking a little bit about early 2000s bands before the podcast started, and I wanted to let you know that something blew my mind. Wait, for like a second, you weren't here. You were getting ready
What do you
still. I think it
think?
was like three.
Nick was gonna start the show without you.
We were just having.
Oh,
we
I
were
know.
having.
Well, it was
I was like,
Because-
don't do that, Joe.
It was on. It was on.
But I'm
And
watching.
I would like to say I got here before 3:15.
No, you were totally on time. We were going to start early because we were talking about wash shopping and
Yeah.
then, like we were talking about
Yes.
we started talking about Phantom Planet, which I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
want
the
to
OC.
talk about this. So I've been doing this new thing on Saturdays and Sundays where I wake up and sometimes the coffee fairy brings me a Starbucks iced coffee
Oh.
from Starbucks,
I'd love to have a coffee fairy. That'd be so
and it's incredible, and I highly recommend getting married and having one.
Do you ever like change the order up just to
No, never.
really?
No.
Not
Keep the
even
fairy
one.
on her feet.
Not even
on her
like.
toes.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, the fairy's got to learn this holiday. Like, I get this on this day. I get this on this week.
It's one of those things where I fear the ramifications of it being turned back around on me. Because if she changes it up, here's my order: venti iced coffee, nothing in it,
Yeah.
just black, right? Just no sugar, no nothing. It's very, very.
You don't think you can get that experience anywhere else or from any?
Man, you 100%. You can let out.
Like
No,
any
I'll
other
tell you
way?
what, most of the time,
At
it's
home?
either. Here's why. At home. No, I've started making it at home now.
Oh.
I went to Pete's. I got the brewed coffee. It's a whole thing. You got to
Cool,
brew it, you gotta
yeah.
ice it. Most places only do cold brew, and I don't like cold brew. They won't do actual drip coffee that they then ice. So Starbucks is one of the few places that's a mass-produced coffee shop that does do that. That's why I like it. But here's why I never change it up. Here's my wife's order right now. Grande, extra hot, matcha latte with oat milk, 4 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. 4, not 3, not 5, 4. So if I change my
Is that
order,
the stand?
it took me months to memorize this
Yeah.
order. And then every once in a while she goes, "Can you give me the chai instead?"
You don't
I'm
know
like,
how hard this
can't
has
do
been.
that. I can't do that. So I don't fuck with the order. But what I was going to say
So what
is
does
this.
this have to do with you changing your order?
Nothing.
You don't
Andy
think you
just asked
can-
me if
No, I was
changed
wondering
my
if you,
order.
like-
I never
Okay.
do it because I'm scared that she'll change her order.
Oh, you think that'll like be like, oh, Nick changed his order.
So
We
I
actually
should
get
change
something
mine,
now.
and then I got to write shit down again. and I don't do that. Lately, I've been waking up, and because I've got YouTube TV, which is largely useless, there's absolutely nothing to watch on that platform,
That's
but I
great.
keep it anyway.
Great to know.
I
I
love
kick
when
on.
Nick pays for things he doesn't need.
I kick on MTV, which is always just playing Total Request Live of like the mid 90s. It's always the same thing. I don't know why. And the Phantom Planet video came on the other day. And Andy, I was like, how did they get Jason Schwartzman to be in this video?
Isn't he in the
And he
band?
was like, he was the drummer in that band. And I was like, no fucking way. And let me tell you, Phantom Planet, I think it was like 3 or 4 people in it. 3 of them look like you would think an indie alt rock band from the early 2000s would look. And then it gets to Jason Schwartzman, and I swear to God, the video cuts over and he's like playing with something silly on the floor. And I'm like, this guy sticks out like a sore thumb. How was he even part of this fucking band?
He had cool hair. He's always had
band.
cool
But he
hair.
was. It was his band.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was the drummer though. I thought he was like a singer. I thought he was like a lead.
He was the drummer.
Dude.
I could be wrong, but pretty sure it was.
You're thinking about the other actor guy that was in Rooney, which is also that vibe.
Oh,
Michael Schwartzman.
shaking.
Shake it up. It was Michael Schwartzman because they're like distantly related cousins, I think.
Now, we've had a lot of fun in games, guys. We've had a lot of fun in games.
Can I do one more thing before we go?
You can do whatever you want,
Because I want to promote the store one more time.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay. Go
the old items are back. Can we
Yeah.
go around the room really quick? What was your favorite item in the shop to encourage people to go shop
Ooh,
and
yeah.
possibly buy
Ooh,
some
this
items?
is a fun one.
Because like now is a time where we say goodbye to the old, and we of course embrace the new. But
That's true.
one final time, one more ride. What would you buy off the shop from your favorite of the collections? I'll start.
gotta
I like
look
the
it up.
Jabroni's collection a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
That I thought was cool. I got both those
man.
shirts,
Cameron
and they're
French
2 of my
crushed
favorite
it.
shirts.
Yeah.
Really, really enjoying that. I liked it that we did sort of like a, I don't know if we're bringing it back in this, but I liked that we did sort of like a heathered black for that. Yeah, Mike's wearing it at top right there.
Yeah.
And I love, I don't think I ever got the one on the left with Andy. So I
Oh,
want that
I'm
one.
thinking old store. Sorry, I
Yeah.
was looking for the old store link.
No, this is all the new. This stuff also on sale, but not. I don't know how long.
What
this
store is that?
This is the other
Okay,
one.
there we
This is
go.
the new store. The other one was the Rooster Teeth
Oh,
store.
interesting. Okay, yeah, the Jabroni line was great,
Yeah.
and I like those kind of funny ones on the bottom left, right there that we're looking at now in the middle.
Oh yeah.
That one in black and gray that Andy's showing off is great, right
Yeah,
there. Love
Yeah.
I like those.
Crushed
I
it.
also,
I like the heather black too.
yeah,
That
was
kind of
sick.
is like what I lean towards because I just like that it has like a little bit more dimension to it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm just like I don't know if that's just something I like and nobody
It's
else
just
does.
nice. I like the Halloween
The
stuff.
Halloween
got a-
stuff,
That's
another
rad.
Cameron French, that was super
Very
fun.
cool.
I've got a cool PS I Love You and XCast one that I'm working on right now.
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
it's
What's
pretty
the
fun.
yellow
Well,
one?
I mean, it's
What
pretty
are-
much done.
That
I
was
just
the
gotta
camp one that
prep
we
it.
did at the very beginning with the floral
We see the
collection.
camp one right there. Greg's wearing it right there.
Is
The
that-
yellow one.
Yellow.
great podcast content.
I know,
Sorry,
right?
Great,
sorry,
great one.
listeners.
Camp Kinda Funny.
Camp SF. That's super fun.
All right, go
It's
buy the
chill
merch.
vibes and good Wi-Fi.
Go buy some merch. Go support us.
All right,
please.
Nick,
Thank
set
you,
us up
guys.
again.
I also really like the mug that's with this one because it's like that cool camping style mug, the like metal ones.
Oh yeah, like
I
the
like that a
tin.
lot.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you could, like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
needed to, you could flatten it out and make it into some sort of knife that you could stab a werewolf with or something like that.
Or
I just meant you could-
Triceratops.
Just so you could like put it in
man.
the coals maybe to like
Yeah,
warm it up.
warm it up a little bit. Look, we have a lot of fun and games on this podcast, and I've been wanting to do a specific topic for the last 6 months, and you guys have never let me do it.
And now
today,
there's no adults.
there's no adults on this podcast because Greg has been bitten by snakes, and Tim went to help him out, also bit by snakes.
Ugh.
Crazy as shit.
Well, as Tim got bit by a snake to help Greg out, to like use his power and turned into a snake.
Oh my gosh.
Because he had to drain the snake
Yeah.
fluid, and then the snake
That's
went
the
into
thing.
Tim, and then he became like Cobra Commander did.
Yeah, so Greg was trying to just whack at all these snakes. Turns out one of them was Tim. He didn't know. it.
Oh my
Killed him.
god, he hits him so hard. Now Tim's got a concuss. He's concussed. Listen, as you guys know, if you want to go out there and support us, you can buy the merch, or you can go over to patreon.com/kindafunny, where you get to write in every once in a while. And this was one that was written in a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And I think it's an incredibly important topic to do. So it's going to be a little bit of a change up for us because we don't often talk about important things here, right? And there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's wars, there's famines, there's all sorts of things being talked about. And I think it's important that occasionally we weigh in on said subjects. Right? I think it's important. We all keep up on current events. We all 100% read every news article that comes out. So we're very, very well versed in global geopolitics, everything that has to do
this
with
is
that.
political. This is sports. This is entertainment. This kind of covers all the gamut.
Yeah. So I figure this will be the one heavy topic we do for the year. We'll go into the new year, flush it out, and then we can just have some fun in 2024. Hold on, someone's calling me.
Do we want to intro the topic and then go
This is
straight
not
to
a
ads?
bit.
That'd be great.
Did we intro the show?
Yeah, I
We
think
haven't
so.
introed the show yet.
Yeah, I
but
think
I'll
we
do that.
did.
I'll do that right after. I'll do that, and then I'll intro the topic, and then we'll go to ads. How does that
When are you
sound?
answering the phone?
No, it's a junk call.
Oh,
I'm still
okay.
getting all those spam calls.
Me too.
And it's really annoying. But
I
then
like
now
the
they only
ones where they call you and you're like, hello, and then nobody talks.
Yeah.
You just hear like,
No.
and you're like, are you breathing?
No, they're trying to record your voice.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
really? No, for me, I thought they were trying to verify that that's an active line.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought it was.
too. But
Oh.
my God,
You-
really?
By you
Here's the
answering
thing.
and saying
I
hello,
said that out of my ass. I saw that one time and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
No, I'm pretty
Literally
sure-
never looked into it.
I'm pretty sure
Horrifying.
your phone is just recording your voice constantly.
But like
Yeah.
AI
Yeah, they've got it already.
to, I've heard, well, they can.
Nah, at this point, me and Andy and Mike and
knows,
you have
though?
been on thousands of hours of podcasts.
Sure,
Still gonna
we're
have
fucked.
me.
They could. I think
Yeah.
there's probably an AI literally out there just floating around. That's just me, and you wouldn't know the difference because whenever you want to do something seriously, it says something completely stupid.
Whenever I get
You're like, well,
lonely, I
that's
call
Nick.
that hotline. I'm like, Nick? And you're like, hey, what up, Mike?
What if I made a chat bot just for me and you, and then you
Be
can call in? We're getting
Man,
Andy, you too.
I don't want to.
we got to do that for just so Mike was like, go, leave me alone. Go do that thing. Like, give
talk
the
to
kid the
fake Andy.
iPad.
What the fuck was the topic?
We haven't even
Before
gotten
we
there
get to
yet.
the topic, ladies and
Alright,
gentlemen,
get
of course, this is the Kind of Funny podcast.
be
Where
serious.
each and every week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather around this table, each bringing topics
Ooh, look,
for
they have matching
your
socks today.
amusement. Yeah, it's almost Christmas time, so I went red. They're also my favorite socks.
I got
What do you
dinosaur
got? Dinosaur
socks.
socks?
Man, you would have loved today's stream, Joe.
Of course, ladies and
Would be
gentlemen.
cool to be invited.
Oh, I mean, I don't know that you would have loved it. I think you would have liked it in spirit, but the fact that we dropped every 5 seconds from the game, I think you might have gotten a little frustrated with that. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the Kind of Funny podcast is brought to you by Shady Rays. Let's hear about them now.
This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays. 'Tis the season of giving. Get the perfect gift for a special someone, yourself, or both. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades and quick swap snow goggles that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers an unrivaled product that's just as good as any expensive pair that we've worn. Durable frames and world-class optics for all outdoor adventures. With an extensive array of styles and colors, you're bound to find the perfect pair of Shady Rays sunglasses. You already know I've been out Pokemon going, and Shady Rays have been making me look as dope as I want out in the real world. And that's not all. If you lose or break your pair, even on day 1, they told us they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Shady Rays is currently in their biggest sale of the year for Black Friday. Don't miss out on the best deals for shades, snow goggles, and prescription sunglasses. You can go to shadyrays.com and try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people. Again, that's shadyrays.com for their biggest sale of the year.
Okay, we're back. It's important. Get everything out of the way.
Buckle
We
down.
talk about this incredibly important. And obviously, let's take our time with this. Let's not, guys, give us the space to be wrong here. If you're in the comments, please, we're going to work through this. So if you guys are watching live, let us just work.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
kind of always
a lot
know
of
what you're
stuff's
talking
involved.
about when
Yeah.
you're on
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
The topic comes from someone who's a patron. He wrote in and said, "It's from Harry Jackson." Said, "Guys, I'm gonna give it to you plain and simple. Rank the months." And I think it's finally time to do it, guys.
You know, we've been talking about this for a long time.
We've been talking about this for a long time.
And I'm glad that you're taking the reins and finally making us do it because we've got some opinions here that are
Also, Harry Jackson, not
wild.
Probably. Never seen that name before in our life. But hey, it's been on there for a while.
Well, I'm happy that you guys brought me on for this one because I do have a strong opinion that all of the Burr months should be bottom tier. And
Absolutely.
I'm going to
fucking
start
not.
with that. All
No
Burr
way.
months, bottom tier.
Absolutely not.
Insane.
He
It's
just
an insane
immediately
thing.
came out with the hottest take.
I just had to let
out
everyone know.
there in the studio, and I saw rage building in Joey's eyes.
August, September,
I saw it
October,
resonate with
November,
some
and
people.
December. So basically,
August
the
doesn't end with birth.
No, I got to do them. I got to do them in line.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure,
it's
yeah.
like, what comes before T? I got to do the whole alphabet.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
feel you. I feel you.
but,
So if-
but you started with August. You didn't start at the beginning.
Well, I started with one that didn't have a burr because I was like, where do the burrs
Yeah,
start?
where do the birds start?
okay.
The birds start and
January,
end
February, March,
everywhere.
April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, so
It's just
September's the
September
first
on.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
September on.
October.
So
So
basically,
nine-
the entire fourth quarter of the year, you just hate.
Yeah, 9 to 12 is the burrs.
Never
Yeah.
forget.
I would disagree.
I
think this. I'm gonna start
are
at
some
number
of the
one.
best months.
I think December is the best month.
I agree.
What, you trying to freeze to death? The best month is clearly July.
None of us live in the fucking mountains like you do. We're not
No.
insane. I'm from Southern California.
Mike's gonna go. What are you gonna be shoveling snow for 3 weeks straight? It's like, no, we don't
No.
do that.
In Southern California, it's the only time it's
accustomed to
cold.
65 and sunny here in this goddamn bubble, okay? The people out there in the Midwest, the heartland, the people that are going to be listening to this podcast, they get it. They say, yo, we hate when the sun goes down at 4:30 p.m.
Oh, yeah,
we
that part
hate when
does
the
suck.
temperature drops 30 to 40 degrees. We hate being in Fargo, North Dakota, shoveling feet of snow. Mike,
Andrew's
bring
gonna
us back
murder
to
you.
July and save us. And that's what I'm here to do on this podcast.
And
Do you
that's
think
why
We
July-
back-
might need pro-con lists to determine.
Well, I was gonna say that's why I just want to throw out once again that Central Time, best time, West Coast,
the best time. What are you, insane?
awful, dude. I mean,
No
you're talking about
way.
it gets darker faster. You're
It's
watching
stupid daylight savings
You're watching
time.
fucking football at it gets dark at 4:30 p.m.
Yeah,
instead
it
of
sucks.
6:30 p.m. where it would in Texas. You're watching football at 10 in the goddamn morning. You're gonna eat a fucking Pop-Tart, watch the Rams play the goddamn Raiders? What are we doing in the morning with football? We should be eating wings and shit.
What does this have to do with a month?
I go to Scottsdale, Arizona for Thanksgiving.
We can't rank the states again. We
Okay.
just really can't.
I go to Scottsdale, Arizona for Thanksgiving.
Goddamn.
And I got to change the time on my watch. And I don't fucking understand
Oh, is that
why
because they're ahead of the curb?
they don't have
On
daylight
do
savings.
daylight
They're- so they're a step ahead
Right.
of us.
Go fucking Google
Ahead of the
it.
what?
Fucking
Ahead of
get
the
there.
curve?
And I'm like, this is what people...
Hold on.
What do you mean?
What are they ahead of?
No, it's not a wheelbarrow situation again. They're ahead of the curb.
The curb, like where
curb.
you park.
The curb?
No.
Is that the curb?
The
They're ahead of
curve?
the
I think
curb.
they're ahead of the
They're
curve.
not banging
Bob.
into the curb. That's what I
No.
thought it was.
No.
You're not
ahead of
They got better
curb.
parking.
because they're ahead of the curve. Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
just-
What is it? Ahead of what?
Curve.
Curve.
The curb.
They're ahead
Okay,
of the
okay.
curve.
Not the curb.
That's in,
No.
I believe that comes from grading, right? Grading the
Yeah.
curve. You're ahead of the
You
curve.
thought I mean ahead is on the curb?
I'm gonna throw this out there because I think we should start with the months that suck the most.
February.
February.
Whoa!
Whoa.
This has nothing to do with your
The month of
birthday.
love, the birth of the
No,
No.
no,
one of the
birthday's
best
January?
persons on the planet.
It's the shortest month, so it's cheating you.
it's
Elizabeth
short months is
Olsen.
Nice. Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Short months
What?
are
Elizabeth
Why is it
Olsen.
short? Why is it
Oh.
nice?
People,
Is your birthday-
people
Is
appreciate
your
a
birthday
nice
not in
short month.
February? Oh, it is. Okay.
I have the same birthday as Elizabeth,
Whoa.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Should we all have a piece of paper and rank these? Because, like,
It's right there.
the idea that you guys are putting February bottom tier, no way.
So what does February have that the birds don't?
Well, okay, so here's
February's
the.
fucking free. By the way, February coldest month in North.
I mean, look,
1,000%.
any time that I
You're talking about
see
December. You're throwing shit at December. It's fucking 80 degrees outside. February comes around. When does everyone skiing Tahoe, Mike? When's the snow drop in
Ski
Tahoe,
week.
When's
It's
fucking ski
February.
week, Mike?
February is February.
anytime
February
that I
sucks.
see a TikTok where somebody's like, every month should have 29 days, and like just, instead of like
Evening it out.
Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just it still doesn't make sense to me. It feels like something we gave up. We gave up on way too early in the process of the amount of days that should be in months. Like somebody said, "Fuck it, just put." I know I fucked up earlier. Just put 28 days there. We'll fix it later. And they never wanted to
They
go
never got
back to it. Like it's something
It
we
got
could
printed.
sti-
All the calendars got printed. With the
yeah,
error.
like we could
shit.
fix this. We don't have to be stuck with 1 month that's 28 days. It makes no sense. The whole idea of leap year is just wild.
Oh, I love
Because
the
March
we would
doesn't
still
March
have
have
to
31
do-
days?
We would still have to do a leap year though.
How many days is March having it?
I'll tell you what I learned recently, Nick, that I guess recently I thought that every other month, every other year would swap whether it had 30 or 31 days. I thought that was a fact.
No, there's two that are back to back the same. But
Yeah.
It's
For
pretty,
the
there's
longest time I
there's the
was-
knuckle trick.
There
Yeah.
it is.
The knuckle.
Wait, the knuckle trick.
No, I don't
Yeah.
know what. Yeah, I'm lost now.
Were you not here for the knuckle trick? Kevin taught me and Blessing about the knuckle.
What's the
They
knuckle
lost
trick?
their fucking mind.
Man,
I was bad at
we
explaining
start
it.
off games daily and we're talking about this same fucking topic.
Are we
and
gonna
me and-
have to guess a door?
And me and Blessing are like, what? Wait, like it's weird. Like that. I was like, yeah, Blessing. I thought that some months they would alternate which months had longer days or whatever. And
They
then
would
Kevin goes,
alternate.
no, you do the knuckle thing. And me and Bless, you're like, what the fuck is what does that
What's the
mean, the
knuckle
knuckle
thing?
I only have 10 knuckles and there's
Yeah.
12
Well,
months.
you don't
Yeah.
only need one
You,
hand.
you look at the spaces.
January, February, okay. So, everything that's not.
everything that's a knuckle has
Oh
31
shit,
days.
Kev, that's good, bro. That's pretty good, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, every raised
Ignore the
knuckle.
last two. Ignore the last two. They don't matter.
They
So
don't
July and
matter.
August have 31 together, Joe. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're tall nuts.
Right,
I
but
always
this
just did
is
it
what
on
I'm
one
saying,
hand
right,
where you
is
went
like-
down and then you came back. But
Why not just
Same thing.
shave a day off March, give it to February?
I like
then it has
February having
29
28. I
days.
think it's cool.
Yeah, well,
I think it's
You'd have to
we
do it
shave it.
twice.
We could just give a bunch of months 30 days and then 1 or 2 months 31 days. We call it a day.
But isn't one of the math things that like all months could have 30 if we tried?
We just made the day a little bit longer.
Tried hard.
Yeah.
Propose. Okay, here's the new proposed standard.
Here we go,
13
Kevin.
equal size months.
365 days a year, which means that
Oh,
5 is-
13 months.
yeah, it's not divisible by
So
12.
Kevin, just for audio listeners, Kevin just brought up a proposed new
me.
standard year with 13 equal sized months. Kevin, zoom in a little bit more on that for me.
13? We're adding a
can read
month.
what that
We're
says.
adding a month.
No.
So
But
we would
every
be
day
adding a
has
month.
less.
28 days times 13 months equals 364 plus 1. Well, now what the fuck is
Oh,
this
here's
one
the
day?
best
Hold
part
on,
about it.
let
What
me-
is this
hold on.
fucking one
Kevin's
day?
right.
on.
Kevin's right. Let's
This is
let him cook.
awesome. All right, I was gonna say. So if you say, "Hey, I'll fucking meet you May 5th," right? You look on there, right?
May
And go,
5th.
oh, May 5th is a Thursday, and it's always a fucking every 5th is a Thursday. See that? So because
For
the
the whole
days-
year.
Yeah.
So they're always even because it's even.
I love
I don't
the
know what
idea
the
that the
hell does that
first
mean.
day of the month is always a Sunday. The last day of the month is always a
it's always the
Saturday.
same.
But that's
Excuse me,
only going
it's
to
always
work
the
for
same.
this particular year, right?
No,
No.
it's always like
But then
that.
what do you do
always
with
like
the
this.
last month?
Yeah, what's this one day? The
So-
one day left
so
over is
you
New
guys-
Year's Day.
Yep.
What?
Yes, that's New Year's Day. We all get New Year's Day off.
What do we
Easy.
call the 13th month? Nick month? Nickuary?
But
Yeah,
then,
what are they
Yeah,
gonna call
sure,
it?
fine. You want to
What
call it
day
New
And
of
Year's
who's
Day?
voting
Fine.
for this?
but
I
then,
vote for this.
That's a worldwide thing, right?
Now the
So-
problem is
We
leap
all
year
have
is
to
still,
get on the 13-month calendar.
Look, here's
leap
what I'm
year
gonna
is-
say.
Wait, leap year is still a
Not
thing.
beyond
Leap
that.
year is still a thing on this
Stupid.
calendar,
That's
right?
stupid.
No, I mean you can't
not
do anything
solving
about
the
it. That's
problem.
just you can't solve
That's
it.
just
Then keep it
that's
the way it is.
cosmos.
So
That's the
listen-
Keep it
cosmos.
the way it is.
But listen, so every 4 years you get 2 New Year's Day.
No.
Yeah, but Tim's
No.
gonna make us work on one of those.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your
You're
choice.
working both
You
of
can
them.
say
Tim's gonna
no.
make us work on
You,
one of those.
Tim's
Tim's gonna hit me up and go, "Oh, dude, look, I
I
know
need
it's
you to
our day
watch."
off, but could you just redo all the graphics for everything we do today?" Like, yeah, bro, I can do that, bro.
Dude, I need you to watch Ace Ventura.
Bro, look, we have two choices. We could either watch one Scream movie or 8 Willy Wonka movies. To be fair, I picked the Willy Wonka movies.
Yeah, I love the idea that Kevin's about to be like, you are a co-owner.
Yeah, you have to.
I can't say no to Tim or Greg.
Yeah, you're
Why?
right.
Why?
Because they both have ways of talking to me where they know what to get out of me.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, is how Tim. Hey, dude. Okay, no big deal. And
I just want you to think about it.
And you can totally say no to this. I just want you to think about this.
I want you
What
to
How
know-
can you say no to that? You have to
can't.
tell him
I
yes.
want you to know, Nick, there was a meeting we had recently where you're like, "Hey, man, I'm really dead set on keeping this. I'm for sure. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna make sure that the things stay." The next time we saw you, you're like, "Hey, you know what? I talked to someone about
Yeah.
it, and they said it was a
They
great
flip me
idea."
around, I get it. And
That's the thing.
yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm
Like,
not wrong. He's not wrong. To be fair, whenever if look, I'm not immovable.
Never. No.
I'm not
flexible.
so set in my ways that I'll just double down on something for the hill worth
oh, yeah,
dying
that's
on to
never
be.
happened.
No.
It's
Not
never
Nick.
happened.
That's
Not
what I
even if
think of
your
Nick.
team-
I
like,
show
this
you
is
as
what we
Exhibit
want.
A my iPhone 15 Pro.
New phone.
Okay, I handed this to Joey the
Look
other
at
day,
it.
and what did you say, Joey?
But, oh,
She
it
said
feels weird.
she took the phone and goes, "Oh, I'll order that on Nick's little." It's
don't
not
think I
little
said that.
anymore.
Big phone.
It's not his phone's not little anymore. I said, "Yeah, after 17 years, I finally upgraded. I got talked into it, right, by my wife,
But
who
you know
said
what?
we're doing it now."
You know what Roger told me this weekend?
What's that?
Little phone's in now.
Roger can go fuck himself.
Yeah, fuck that.
Roger. Oh, Roger's like, it's really cool. The coolest phone, the iPhone 10, that Nick used to have. To be fair, though, after upgrading this, I've had this phone now for approximately a month. I didn't need to upgrade. Didn't need it. Not that huge. Not
I
that
mean,
big of
it
an
works
advantage.
faster.
Okay, yeah, I
like,
don't.
It's not, though. It's not.
You got
Here's
a
the thing,
better
Nick.
camera. It goes faster.
Nah, I took
Yeah.
a bunch of pictures. I look at the pictures. I'm like, it's not that great a picture.
I don't know.
That feels like user error.
Nick, just so you know, in like 6 months, you're gonna grab a little phone and you're gonna be like, "Holy shit! How did I?"
It's gonna feel
ever
like an
get
iPod
this?"
no,
Nano.
Greg has a little phone, and
No,
I
he doesn't.
yes, he does.
It's going to
No,
feel like an
his is
iPod.
still
Greg's
bigger.
phone is the smaller version of my phone.
Oh, that's still bigger than your
But it's
old phone.
Yeah, it's not.
Ah, it's
that
like it's like a half an inch.
Here's what
That's
I'm
a
saying.
huge
January's
dis-
last
You
place
saying
for
half
me.
inch doesn't matter?
I mean, I
January's
would
last
know.
place?
I got too many.
January's last.
January's last place for me.
Get the fuck
I think
out of here.
February's
You know what?
last place.
Actually, honestly, January sucks.
No,
January is. I'm gonna put January right above February.
You guys, the last 2 months have to be February, and then above it March.
January is the Monday of
March?
the year. So I'm just like,
January's the Monday. Too much energy. I gotta refresh my life. I gotta go to the gym.
Yeah, but
we
you
gotta
don't
start
have
a
to
new.
do
It's like
that.
You don't do any of those.
yeah,
No,
but like
no,
you do,
everyone
you
it's
do.
implied.
Everyone
it's
fucking
implied.
does, and they
Yep.
want to. And you know why I don't fucking like? First off, I'm all for this
Exactly.
calendar, Kev, because January 13th, my birthday would always be on a Friday. That's pretty fucking lit.
That's fucking
That's
dope.
pretty
So
fucking
wait, then
lit.
I have a question about the 13-month thing.
Right.
Yeah.
What day of the week would New Year's Day be then?
It's just a day. There's no day of the week.
I fucking hate that.
That's so cool.
It's
It's
awesome.
just you
I
for
love
one
that.
second you step out of the
day.
dimension.
What day is it? New
And it's
Year's
just
Day.
New Year's.
Joe, we're
Yeah.
living in space. We're floating.
hate
Like we're a
that.
planet.
It's
We're a
not
floating
Saturday.
Oh my
rock.
God, Andy, you get it, dude.
Yeah,
you get
dude.
it.
I love it.
I mean, we are.
But here's why I fucking hate January right now. Okay, my birthday comes around January 13th. Every fucking year, same day. January
That's how
13th,
birthdays
right?
work.
And I go, who wants to fucking rage with daddy? Right? Who wants to go out into the club?
Shit, are we
Who wants to
doing
go out
it?
into the club?
Yeah.
And fucking
Who's going to the club?
just
taught him
drop
that?
it low.
Who's
with me.
dropping it?
And you know who never
just
wants
saw
to fucking rage with
part of Joey's brain with how far her eyes rolled back when you are talking right now.
You know who never wants to rage with me?
Who doesn't?
One Gia Tap Harris.
Oh, wow.
Because she's always doing sober January. Joey's
Because
always
that's the
doing
one
sober.
true thing of
Joey's
this
always
entire
doing sober
segment.
January. All my
I've
friends are
never
always
once did
sober
sober
January.
January.
They went hard for New Year's
I remember
Day,
Gia
and
doing
they
this
don't wanna do
once.
this shit.
To Nick's credit, she did it once, baby.
Nobody wants to party in January.
But,
The
like,
month
It's called
sucks.
dry January.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody wants that.
Dry January, right?
Here's what I would say. All right, rank
It sucks.
just off the top
I'll
of my
actually,
head.
honestly, if you let me put February at 11,
Yeah,
I'll put January at 12.
I want that. I want that.
No,
Okay,
wait,
well, I'm going to throw
February's
another
way
option.
worse.
Yeah.
I think April goes at the very bottom.
What?
Why
What the fuck is
April?
going on in April?
420.
April Fools. It's a great time to
You
get.
smoke all the time anyway.
You smoke all the time.
420 is happening. April
Yeah,
Fool's
but
happening.
it's a
Spring is
holiday.
in the air. People like April.
April's when life
April's
starts
up.
going back to normal.
April's up.
Basically the start
April's
of
the
No,
summer.
beginning
because
of spring,
Ap-
but I think it sucks.
I think April's just
Spring?
the gap to like
Yeah.
summer's
Alright.
on the way, but it's not quite the cool time for summer.
And I don't like that some days are
might be
really
right.
warm and some days are really cold, and you're like, what am I
Like,
gonna
make up
get?
your fucking mind, April. Are you
Yeah.
gonna be hot? Or are you gonna be cold? Are we
April
skiing?
showers
But
bring
isn't
May
that true?
flowers.
Isn't that true?
Wow.
Always here?
You know what, Andy? For right now, I'll put April at number 10.
No, that's a March.
Okay, that should
I think
probably
March
be
should
6.
be there.
But
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm saying.
I think
all
March
your
is
Make your
complaints
case.
are truer for March than they are for
No,
April.
March is lit.
Here's
March
what-
is a dope month.
What is
March
lit about
Madness.
March?
March Madness?
Spring break.
Stop
Yeah,
basketball.
you-
Spring
Break. Fucking Dan Cortez
Yep.
Oh,
having
isn't
two
spring-
baddies on each
isn't spring
side,
break in
playing
April?
volleyball. You got
Kevin,
fucking LL Cool J on
Please
stage.
look up when spring break actually is.
Spring break moves every year, though. Sometimes it's in March and sometimes it's in April.
No, it's a
I-
March thing.
no.
It's a March.
Like
I mean, I could put it next to it. I could say we can put March at number 3, but only if it's got spring break in it.
I think some areas may have spring breaks that like go into April, but
Yeah.
it's not like the Super Bowl where Super Bowl was always January, now it's February.
Yeah.
Sort of deal.
So spring
No,
break-
spring
Also,
break
February.
moves for
How's
sure.
February last, man?
I don't like February.
Super
last.
Bowl.
I'm not standing with that. I'm not standing on that.
You know
That's
what?
ridiculous.
I'll put February again. I'll put February at 11, and I'll put January. I'll put my month as last because January sucks. It's a bad month. Nobody wants to do anything. It's boring. It's cold.
Everyone's
January-
poor because Christmas.
Yeah, everyone's fucking poor. We don't want to do this shit anymore. April's number 10. March, I'm putting it at number 4 because of spring break.
At
Only if it has spring
4?
break. Dude. But like,
No
remember,
way.
March is getting
Think
a lot
about
of
it.
love right now.
We have October, December. We have the summer
Big
months.
bump somehow.
Wait, real quick,
No, how did March jump all the way to
Massive
the top?
guys, real quick. Can I just put one more pitch for January? Like the fact that January 1st is always a day off. Like, what other month do you know that starts with a vacation?
Just
What I'm
stop.
telling you is that March has a whole week off for spring break.
Oh yeah, for us.
Yeah,
For us. We're
Well,
talking about
I'll
us.
give you that. I'll give
Yeah,
you
we
that.
don't get
No,
spring
but
break
here's
anymore.
here's
Yeah,
the
but
thing
put
with
yourself back
January
when you
though.
were a kid.
January is the first month you hit where the break you have to look forward to won't happen for quite some time.
Ooh,
No,
it's
because you get a
Elvis.
bunch of
Sucks.
3-day weekends. You get President's Day and
In February?
yeah, or no, in January.
You know what, Joey? Putting it at 11. You're right.
I love
February
it. One up.
sucks.
One up.
February's the worst month.
February's
Right.
not the worst month.
February
I put
is not
September
the
there,
worst
dude.
month. No,
I will
Think
allow
about
that
The
March.
Twin Towers.
I'll put March
Oh
down, dude.
my god.
What?
That was a bad time.
What happened?
And that's why
the
Twin Towers.
The Twin
For
Towers
September?
didn't affect you personally, remember?
You get
God,
you
I
just think
thought-
about the country in turmoil. You think about George Bush throwing out a fucking first pitch strike.
You're making a lot of sense. You're making a lot of sense. And as a patriot, I mean, I'm
it
inclined
was
to move that.
it was the event
September.
that led us to the unending war and constant debt, and then you hear
How-
Solid Snake going, "War never
How
changes."
did we get a podcast without Greg that someone still mentions 9/11 on?
It
This
had
was
to
our
be talked
chance
about.
to get out of
Also,
It
it.
had to be
Andy,
talked about.
weren't you the advocate for not doing this show because you were like, months are crazy,
Yeah.
months are crazy? Yeah, and you're the one that's dropping September 11th.
But I had to, Kevin. I was
Cannot
desperate.
rank these months based on like historical
I was
events.
desperate for February to not lose.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
It's
what?
the
I'm glad that
worst
you
month.
did that. You saved the day.
Thank you. Thank you. But also, like, here's the thing about September. When I think of it back to being a kid, we're also just thinking very much as like us here at the company.
Yeah.
But when you're thinking back as a kid, it's like you're back in school.
Back to school.
This is
Nobody
like,
wants that.
and like
September
you're far.
fucking sucks.
And the weather is still good enough where you're like, why am I in school?
Yeah.
I should be outside enjoying my life, and I'm trapped now.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
you're
That's why
far
March
in-
fucking rocked.
you're
We're like,
far
for no reason,
enough
they just give us
away.
a week off.
You're far enough away from Halloween as an event at school. We're like, sure, when October 1st hits, everybody busts out the
That's like
Halloween
2
stuff.
years from now.
But when it's September 1st, you're like, dude, we're not gonna be able to do anything
I
cool for
just-
quite some time.
Yeah.
I just want you to know everything you just said is more true for February.
no,
Kevin,
February rock.
February.
Everything you
It's-
just said right now,
It's
those
the-
arguments you're making
It's
are
the month
more
of
true
love.
from
It has
February.
the Super Bowl, the #1 event where every person on the planet gets together and
a great-
celebrates.
that's great.
People getting
The
concussions
planet?
on the
Yeah,
gridiron.
CTE.
Hell yeah.
Bigger-
Bigger, bigger than
Joe,
the
help
World Cup.
Me, help me.
Way bigger than the World
Like,
Yeah.
Cup.
he's
48
just
days, we're in
saying
and out.
nonsense now.
Way bigger than the World Cup.
Can I
Absolutely
throw
not.
one out? Can we put towards the bottom of this list, maybe at the 11th spot? November. November sucks. Weather
Why?
starts to turn. Now you're really
kidding me? November
Fall
has Thanksgiving in
weather's
it.
November's
great.
great.
No,
yeah.
Get a week off.
This
A week
sucks.
off.
And then you got the
3
only
days
thing to look
off?
forward to is Thanksgiving. I got to go spend time with my family. I got to get
You
on a
never go.
plane.
Okay, well,
we
that's
got to
a
go eat some
personal
shitty
issue.
food. Hey, I think others will resonate that. Of like, I don't want to
well,
see
hold on.
Uncle Bill.
Can we
Yeah,
all
but
you
don't
know?
you do that equally as much, if not more, in December?
hold on? Can we all just say real quick? I gotta call out Nick on somebody.
Yeah.
We had 2 days off. Some people took a week off.
Yeah.
And those people are
Did
smart.
anybody take a week off?
Yes.
No.
What I'm
Greg
saying
Miller,
is,
who isn't
though,
here,
But he was
No,
here Monday.
He was there Monday.
but he won't be. But he wasn't here today.
He's not here today.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, it's not like we have
Hey.
like a gigantic vacation.
But it's
we
one
had
of
2
the,
days
but
off.
it's
Hey,
one of
hey,
those
wait a
things
second,
where
wait
if
a
you were
second.
like, "Yo, I'm gonna take Tuesday," or no one's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "We're gonna give you
Yeah,
shit."
you
for
could
that, right?
anyone.
Yeah,
but
could-
somebody had to
We
work.
got to go as a group.
That was your choice
team
to make
goes
it you,
together.
Andy.
We
you know?
decided
That
we
was your
decided to
choice.
all work together because we care about.
He was so
our job.
defensive because he was one of us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm not ashamed.
I wasn't here on
I'm not
Wednesday.
ashamed.
Yeah,
Guess
Kev,
what?
But no, but Kevin, you were only gone from Tuesday, right, or Wednesday? When did you leave?
I
You were
took
here
off,
some of the week.
I took
I
off
left-
Wednesday. I think Kevin took off Wednesday.
I took off Wednesday. Yeah.
And to
Again,
be fair, I would have taken off Wednesday.
yeah, but
But I got booked at Cobb's Comedy Club,
there it is.
so I
Yeah.
decided to
not
stay in
loyalty to the
town.
team.
Absolutely not.
No.
No,
In
yeah.
fact,
But
I
Mike
thought
and Andy,
about
we're
not-
loyal. we're here.
But you guys,
But no one's
you gotta,
asking
yeah,
you to
you
be
gotta
loyal.
choose. Guess what? If there's not enough people, we just get the week off. That's all it is.
I
It's
don't know if that's-
100%.
We just
It
wash
is.
our hands of this. Like, see you,
All
y'all.
I'm saying is, it rocks. You get the 2 days, right, which is a 4-day weekend minimum.
Right.
Most people take the Wednesday off
Plus
for
everyone's
travel.
phoning it in.
Everyone's fucking. I mean, let's be honest.
Let's circle back after the holiday.
Yeah, we'll circle back
Copy,
after the
paste all
holiday.
Okay, well, give me
emails.
some more positives for November because you're not giving me a.
Well, here's my another thing that I would throw out.
Tell me.
I would love to put Thanksgiving in a different month. I don't think November's the right place
rewrite
for
history.
it. I don't think it's the right place for
Well, I
it,
don't know
Joe.
if it has anything to do.
Well,
with
November
it.
needs something because it's got nothing.
But
Nothing
like
good.
in the moment,
But Thanksgiving.
it's shoved in this spot where like people are already kind of waiting for Christmas to happen, and that's really really close by, and it just feels like it's way too close in proximity.
See, that's why I
to-
think it should go
That's
down.
fair.
Okay, I think
put it in
that
October.
it should go down
Beginning
But we have
lower
Halloween
because
you can get off.
it's equal holidays to Christmas.
What do you mean?
It's the same level of energy you put out for Thanksgiving that you put out for Christmas, and they're a fucking month away from each other.
Yeah, but Christmas is a
I'm so tired right
Christmas is a double holiday. You have Christmas and New Year's.
That's
a
more.
double
That's more the
holiday.
reason why Thanksgiving needs to move its ass back to July.
Yeah.
Or June.
Oh, I agree with
No,
you on
but we
that. Yeah,
don't-
Thanksgiving's got to go.
Like, what's
No.
going on in April
When
that
the
fucking
Canadians-
Thanksgiving
when
can't
do
just
the
be moved back to
Canadians
April?
do Thanksgiving.
Or Easter.
420, Thanksgiving 420.
That's a
I mean,
good
again-
question, Kevin. I think Canadian Thanksgiving is in
October.
August.
Now,
October? Oh, okay.
Here's what I'll say about
October,
Easter.
September?
I never get invited to Easter dinner anymore. That's why April's going low on the list because Easter sucks.
Dude,
Easter Sunday is pretty dope.
I do a pretty.
it?
Yeah,
I'm
you
a-
get to go search for eggs out in someone's backyard that could have money and or candy. in it.
No, because for me, it just
I
meant
like
like,
in someone's backyard. Like Mike is just like has a circuit in the neighborhood.
Whose
just
backyard?
Fucking up everybody else's
I'm over the
Easter
fence like,
egg
oh
hunt.
shit, they doing a scavenger hunt. I gotta get up.
like, who is this guy? Who invited him? No,
did all my
here's the thing.
eggs go?
One thing I don't love about Easter is that as a kid, I knew
You have to go to church.
that's one of the days I definitely have to go to church.
So, and you got
Meaning that, like, I'm probably going to go to church one or the other two of the Sundays. So I'm going to be going to church a lot this month. And that's,
Yeah,
Oh.
and
But
you have
that-
to like get dressed up into something you probably
Yeah.
don't like.
But those days are done, right? Like generations going forward, they're not taking churches seriously for the most part. Like there's a huge drop in church.
Yeah, my parents didn't
goers.
take us to church.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll take my kids to church. Unless
My
maybe I
parents-
find
Wait,
God.
also, if I may,
you never know. I find God all
you find him in a fucking Easter basket in somebody's backyard.
I just wanted to say really quick, December is the best month. It's hands down. There's no arguing that. And I think that November gets an extra point because it's so close to December. All right, it's literally the closest month it could be, and January should lose a
Isn't
point
January also the
No.
closest it could be?
because it's the furthest away, Joe.
I don't think December.
I think we all agree January's a lot.
On January, it's like a year away. You know,
It's
11
time
months.
is a circle though.
Yeah, I know, but it's a circle that goes clockwise, not counterclockwise.
I'll tell you what else is in February.
Tell me.
NBA All-Star game.
Woo!
Were we going this
Look,
year?
we put
Yes.
February higher on the list. You won.
Can we get
February
the
should
list
go up.
bigger, Kevin? Sorry.
Yeah, what can we so what is 12?
Or Nick-
January?
Well,
Right
On
now,
that?
12 is September because of the 11th. Never forget.
Oh wow. Okay. Never forget.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
January's January's number 11 because
stop.
Gia doesn't want to party with me.
I love that.
Can we December? Happy birthday, baby Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the birthday we're celebrating in December.
That's birthday. That's the
Yeah,
birthday.
that's the only one.
It's Joey's birthday.
It's not
guys.
me.
It's Joey's birthday.
and baby Joey.
Only
There you
baby
go.
Joey, not
Oh, just
Joey,
put baby. No,
you
just put
weren't-
J, baby J.
You
baby
weren't
J.
a
It can go either
There you
way.
go. You know what?
Bro, that was some
Kev's right.
magic shit that guy did.
which may or may not actually be
That
true.
guy did some
Just-
mythological
look, December
type shit.
rocks, and I'll tell you why. December is the Friday of the month.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
100%.
You understand that? December is you get to December and you go, fuck, man, we did it. Another year in the
2
books.
weeks off. I love it.
We get 2 weeks off. We get Christmas. We get family time. We get downtime. We get to, it's like we got just
We
the
get
weekend to
presents?
look ahead of us to fucking party and hang out.
Hanukkah?
January is the goddamn Monday of months.
Now, here's
It
the
is.
flip side.
It sucks.
What if December's not that because you have to go with 3 weeks of hell to get to that payoff? You
What
don't
was
want
3
the
weeks of hell?
What
It's gonna be
hell are
easy as
you going
shit.
through,
I'm
Mike,
saying
in
we get off for
December?
Thanksgiving.
Greg's
Now you
gonna
got
be
to
in
come
Chicago
back
the
in
entire
December,
time.
and you have to give it your all for 3 more weeks just to get rewarded for the 2 weeks
What do
off.
you-
Who
what-
wants that?
what
I
do
don't
you-
want that. I don't
What
want to
is
sit
giving
there.
it your all
You
for
like
those 3
working.
weeks?
You got to
look
give it
like?
those 3
Gave
weeks.
it his all.
You got to
I'm
come back to
half-assing it
school.
right now. I just
Kids
want
got to
everyone
get
to know.
back into class. We got to go back to work. Society has to go back to work. Nobody wants that. I just want to stay on break.
Okay, you have to go to work
Endless
every month
summer.
of the year.
Yeah, Mike, this is every day of your life. You're an
I'm
adult
just
now.
saying, if you polled people right now and you said, hey, how was that sweet Thanksgiving break? You happy to be back at work? They'd say, hell nah. And then you're like, oh, guess what? 3 more weeks until you get another break. They'd be like, this sucks.
A longer
Because now
break.
you're teased knowing that the longer break is here, but you got to still get through
But
it.
is
Oh,
that
we have
December's
about
fault or
what
is that
you're talking
November's
about.
fault? Should we put
Fucking
Thanksgiving in
Thanksgiving.
July?
That's what I'm saying. Thanksgiving fucks you, right?
That's the issue. They're
Because
fucking me.
Thanksgiving's like drinking on a Tuesday, and then you're screwed for the rest of your week. You don't want to drink
Guys are
Friday.
so-
Can we
you guys
get-
are
You
so
drank
bad.
through Tuesday.
Can we possibly
No.
get July double ranked somewhere where July also has in one of its slots like
If it had
let's say we put
Thanksgiving.
July at number 2 and also at number 8 and it's like it'd be at number or I'm just that's a hypothetical. Forget I
I think
even
a case
said
could be
that.
made for number 2.
Double ranking because of like maybe this one has Thanksgiving in it. like this is
If it's yeah,
I think, I
absolutely.
think the hypothetical ranking is a separate.
because it
Imagine
could
that-
happen.
Imagine
you know?
this, Andy. It's July. It's the 4th of July.
Ooh.
The day we celebrate our Independence Day. Okay? You're out. You and me are out there on the fucking lake. We're on Donner Lake.
Around the lake.
My
hanging out.
patriotic music was Indiana Jones.
Honestly,
And who
if we're,
and
if we're moving
who
around holidays, can we also petition to make the Indiana Jones theme the new national anthem?
I mean, 100%.
It does
love
need
that.
a refresh.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
But let me
you guys
explain
talking
to you.
shit
Let
about
me
the
explain to you.
Star
July
Spangled Banner. I'm
July
not having
4th
it.
comes around.
Okay.
We're barbecuing. What are we barbecuing? Turkey.
Oh,
About that, right?
Okay.
Barbecue turkey on the fucking grill, right? Mike's
No.
out there crushing waves. We're celebrating two things in one. The day we celebrate our Independence Day and the day we give thanks for being independent from the Brits.
Shit, that's
Wow.
crazy.
That could be lit. But I will say
But
July,
then
here's my
we can't get rid of the hot dog. The American
turkey hot dog.
tradition.
Turkey hot dog.
turkey dog.
Nobody wants those.
You ever had a turkey taco? Man, that's my.
You got something real big hanging out of your shoe.
What is
Oh, it's like a sticker.
Sticker. Ain't nothing.
Sticker.
At least his shoes aren't falling apart like
July. The weather's smacking.
Yeah.
smacking,
Right.
bro.
Wait,
We get
like
4th
who?
of July. There's no school if
like
you're
who?
a kid. Right? You just do the week to work on your tan. My wife likes going on vacation in July. There's all sorts of cool shit going on. in July.
I like when we get to go on vacation with your wife in July.
I mean, we used to go to RTX all the time. Go rock it. It was
Also-
fun.
But then here's the other thing: July, insanely hot.
In Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in our bubble.
here.
Not this bubble.
No,
65 and sunny all
because
year
remember,
round.
we already told Mike, hey, throw away your shoveling snow shit.
Okay. I'll
Here,
give up the hot
too
weather.
Nice, too nice. July is
But I also love hot weather to go hoop.
yeah. July is a top tier month. Sun is out all day long into the nighttime. Barbecues.
I love the late nights.
Yep. Uh-huh.
8:30.
Little
Sun's going
spicy
down.
margs.
Yeah, the
People
the
just have a different
streets are
energy.
filled with people. The kids are out of school, so the neighborhoods, you got this energy to it.
I'm still inside, but thinking about all that stuff you're talking
Yeah.
You
about.
feel it, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Play a baseball game tomorrow with your friends in the Sandlot.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want. July
Oh,
rocks.
beautiful. Where was it the Sandlot song where they sing when they're playing baseball?
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
a
beautiful Star Spangled Banner. It's the Star Spangled Banner, 'cause America.
Then
That's gonna be the one.
that sounds like a patriotic song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Williams is the most patriotic person on the planet.
Let's you know what? Since we're in this vibe right now, I'd like to just tack on the 3, 4, 5 window of being May, June, August. I want us to bring it together.
No.
Summertime,
Now,
best month.
now,
You know what I mean? I think let's
I-
just put it on there.
I would agree with you, but my
May?
favorite holiday is Halloween.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I think Halloween, I'm looking at grade 6 spot right now.
No way.
Grade 6 spot.
No
He
way.
wants the birds as low as they can be.
No.
Tell me,
He's driving
give
those
me
birds
something
down.
other than Halloween.
Yeah, yeah.
Why October needs to be up there.
It's beginning of fall.
Pumpkin spice.
Dude,
got
pumpkin
season.
spice.
We got
the weather
apple
changes a
picking.
little
That's why
bit.
it's 6.
We got apple picking. We got apple cider
Dude,
donuts.
the leaves start falling
A little
down. Everything's
crunchy.
beautiful everywhere you go. You get cozy. You get to wear your cool coats and sweaters.
Yeah, yeah.
You pull out those boots that you bought a while back that haven't broken in yet, so you're probably gonna sell them. Right? About those Red Wing boots, I can't
It's
fucking break them
Scary
in.
movie month.
Ah,
which is
scary
probably
movie
not
month.
a
Not
big
up
deal
for me and Andy. We
yeah.
don't care for that. Yeah, yeah.
You watched
Stupid.
Scream or Saw One.
Oh yeah, that was a fun time.
All right.
He watched all the Saws. He did so
Yeah.
good.
And
We
then I
have- we have-
promptly didn't watch the rest of the Saws with you because you were like absolutely
Our
not.
4th, 5th, and 6th slot are still up for grabs right now. We've got August.
Wait.
We've got June.
I love that
I
Nick
think we
We
can
have
still
May.
we can still move these around.
Oh, we're gonna move all these around. Don't worry.
I'm
about
just,
it.
they're right here. They're right here.
no.
I mean, let's
right
put.
here.
Let's put.
Easter sucks.
What
'cause I
months do
never
we
get
have
the
left?
invite.
like if we do Easter at my grandma's.
All right,
house,
right now
so
for the audio
Give me the
listeners, here's
invite.
where we sitting right now.
Hit it.
Here's where we stand
Hit
right
'em.
now. Rank 1 through 3 are as followed: December, July, October. Then there's a big gap in the middle for a lot of deliberations in the
6.
future. And rank 7 through 12 are November, March, February, April, January, September.
Okay.
I think September's perfect right there.
I love September being there. I,
I
like
mean-
January
Insane.
being there.
You don't. Fucking,
Now, here's the only good thing
Yeah.
about September, Mike, and maybe it could be an August thing. Football season getting started back up.
Yes, yes. It's
Like that's
it's
a
great time of
big
year.
deal. That's something exciting.
And
to
when
think
all the
about.
sports are playing together, you know what I mean? You have
Yeah.
that perfect window of basketball, hockey, football,
Yeah, it's
college.
crazy.
NBA.
Half this,
It's a beautiful
these
thing,
people don't
and
care about
baseball
sports,
going
you know?
on.
Mhm.
And like they're making
We get
that.
October baseball, which is why it gets to be so high though.
Yeah, I think
Series, but-
November still needs to move down, but let's focus on the big 3 right now. Let's focus on the 4 through 6. June, May, August. Who's taking the top spot? Is it June? Because June is summer. June is the kickoff of fun. June is
Honestly?
when kids are out of school. This is when the sun is going up. It's
I've just
longer.
never cared about June.
That's
I think
crazy.
August.
I just
is
never
number
cared about it.
4.
I do like August because I got married in August.
I do think if I'm a 10 or 12-year-old and this is like, because back when I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, I feel like the start of summer vacation was always May 31st.
Yeah, it's back
Like,
in the day.
that was
our
like
day,
school's ending.
It was June. Now the kids are getting off early May somehow.
Gotcha,
Which is
gotcha.
crazy, but it used
High
to be
schools get out
us.
early May, and I think like
Yeah.
younger than that gets
Here's
out.
why I like August. It's the perfect month to go on a little trip. Because usually
Yeah.
the weather's good in all the places that you want to go
Mhm.
in August.
I don't love August because you have to say goodbye to summer and we have to return back to work and school. And I feel like August is the worst of the summer months
See, I feel
because
like-
that is the official
love
end
August.
of it.
I
It's
feel like
underrated.
August, but I
Think
feel
about
like
all
August
the
never
teachers
does
out
you
there
like that.
pissed off,
Yeah.
being like, August sucks
August
because
sucks.
I just know that I got to return to work and I'm going to be back in there. But I think like how positive I felt as a kid because I thought about it all the time. When it's summer vacation and it's June, it's like, I got still a shitload of time to be home
108
doing
days of
not a
summer
goddamn
vacation.
thing.
Exactly.
And then when you're near the end of July, you're like, oh, we're getting close, and this isn't feeling too great. Beginning in August hits, you're like, God
gotta
damn,
go
I
buy
gotta
your
buy
back
these
to
fucking
school
Trapper
pack.
Keepers.
Which is
Yep.
a plus for people like me and Nick. We love going to Staples.
love going to
Getting new
Staples.
You
folders,
love
new
going to-
markers.
I will say what I
Come
didn't
on.
like was though August hit and you start going, I got 9 books I was supposed to read
Oh,
and I didn't read any of them.
No, I'll
who's
tell
in
you
my
what.
class? Who's my teacher?
I'll tell you
All
what.
those
For
fucking-
us,
But that's exciting.
You know,
mainly
August
for me
fucking
and
sucks.
Nick, when August hits, traffic's gonna start getting a little bit worse.
Ugh, don't
That
like
that the 20-minute drive to work for Annie's gonna turn into a 45 if he doesn't. You know, it's one of those things, Joe. I got that window. If I leave 30 minutes early, I'll get there in 25 minutes. If I leave 32 minutes, or if I leave 28 minutes early, then that 25-minute turns
Oh,
into a 45-minute. It
I was
sucks,
cat sitting
dude.
for Lucy James, and I was doing that drive. and I
It's
was
not
like, "Ooh, that's
great.
tough."
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a wild thought to think about.
It's
you know?
it is just red
How
light, red
small
light, red
this
light.
city actually is, but how insane it can be just for Andy to get across the city.
Dude,
is like
Andy's
sucks.
not
mayhem,
fucking
bro.
wrong. If I have to
Yeah,
be
that's
here,
mayhem.
if I have to be at this office at 9 o'clock in the morning, I have to leave at like 7:40. I'm not even kidding. And then if I have to be here at 9:15, I can leave at 9.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. It's wild.
Really quick, a lot of people, say, Mike, you're not wearing your glasses. I just want to call out Anthony really quick in the
I
live
love
chat,
it.
who says, I'm still mad about Mike saying January is the Monday of months. Want you to know that was Nick
is.
saying that? I didn't say that.
It is.
I feel that way.
I didn't say that, but I will
January
agree with it.
sucks.
Do you
Let's-
agree with it?
Let's go with this really quick, though.
Yeah.
It should go June, May. June, May. 4,
June 4?
5.
Okay.
June 4, then
Why? Why?
Well, I like that. I like that we're getting to it. June is the best month for summer because you just started. You're looking forward. You have so much to do. And then in May, you still have the spring starting and goodbye to school. You get to rock Alice Cooper, School's Out forever on the fucking school bus.
I'll tell you though.
Makes
For June though, that's where I have to start listening to Mike asking me to go on the fucking mountain with him or to go on the boat with him. And by the time we're getting to the end of July, those conversations have likely died out.
Yeah, they start to
But
slow
June
down.
is where they ramp up.
We
June is
gotta
where
go
every
every
day it's like,
weekend.
Andy, you and me, man, we go fucking, we can go eagle petting or some shit. Like,
We should figure that out. We should look that up.
It's go eagle petting?
Oh yeah, see if we can get a hawk to jump on our arm.
jump on our forearm.
All right.
No
Audio
protection.
listeners, here's where the list stands right now.
Talk
And
about
I
it.
definitely want to give it a good 5-10 more minutes of just debating. Number 1, December, because happy birthday to Baby J. Number 2, July, because the Brits suck at war. Number 3, October, you know why. Number 4 is June. Number 5 is May.
Halloween is
August
less
is number
very
6
specific.
I still
because
think
of the
August is
required
too
reading
low.
list. November,
I agree.
Because
I think August should be above May.
I think October
All right.
should come down.
No way.
June, May, August.
Don't fucking touch
shoot up.
October.
October needs
Get
to go
your
down.
I'll actually
anti-Burma
put-
bullshit out
I'll
of
put
here.
August above May. I'll allow that. I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I think May. What do you got?
May
for me,
doesn't
May?
have anything.
What do you got for me? May the 4th be with you. Get the.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco
Cinco de Mayo is fun.
End of school year, graduations,
But you can, no,
senior
those are
parties.
in June.
Those now it's May.
yeah,
All
but
these
August
things are
rips
happening.
kind of.
May the 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars
We
Day,
care
Joe.
about that?
And like you're now saying you like August more than May, when May is the beginning of it all, and August is the send off end of it.
But,
Yeah.
but August
But I'm still in
summer
school.
nights are perfect.
Badass.
Are perfect.
That's
I
a
mean-
rip, dude.
June summer nights are perfect. July summer.
Well,
nights.
June's above August.
I feel like
Yeah.
so many other months
May,
July's
have
way
August
May
nights.
is not summer. You know, August is like definitively summer.
Also, May is just like should have got off the pot. Like you may or may not be doing something.
Yeah, you're right.
May.
You're right.
You know, August is very definitive.
Okay.
So here's my one question for you guys right
Is
now.
it
'cause
May
we're-
though that kind of feels like we're kicking off summer blockbuster?
Feels like to me. If you called up Tom Cruise, he'd say, "I'll see you in May with the next goddamn fucking Top Gun
Yeah.
or Mission Impossible movie."
It does feel like that there's an excitement around like summer conventions, and we know Marvel's going to do a thing. We know like
But that's all in summer. I don't think anybody's excited for that in May.
it should be. You know what? Put Thanksgiving in May. Put Thanksgiving higher if it has Thanksgiving, or put May higher if it has Thanksgiving in it. Thank you.
May. Maybe when did we get another Mission Impossible movie this year? Was it May?
we could, but I think it was.
I believe it was.
So here's how
Don't
the list
Google it,
stands
though.
right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't Google
And unless
that.
I hear a compelling case for moving November around, I think we solidify this list right now. Number one,
I think
December.
we got a conversation.
Number
we
two,
had, yeah.
July. Number three, October. Number four, June. Number five, August. Number six, May. Number seven, November, because Turkey Day needs to move. Number eight, March. Number 9, February. Number 10, April. Easter sucks because I never get the invite. Number 11 is January because Gia doesn't want to party with me. And then number 12 is September because of the 11th.
The explanation for January has got to be the weakest of them all.
Yeah,
As if you're always asking G to hang out.
Yeah. No.
When really
when
it's
was the
the-
last time do you think Nick asked Gia to hang out?
I don't know. I think
Gia's an idea. Do you see what I'm saying? She's not a person. She's an ideal.
Idea.
And
She's
the ideal
the
is
figurehead?
that you partied Friday. You partied your ass off Saturday. Sunday, you were like, I'm going to chill. And your boy Snowbike Mike was like, or you go to Spices and party. You party again.
Love that.
Monday comes
Spices,
around and you go,
okay.
I just don't want to fucking party anymore. I'm done partying. I did work. I'm going straight. When's the last time anyone did anything fun on a Monday night? January is the Monday of months. It sucks. It happens to me every freaking year. I want to party with everyone. I say, let's get the troops together. Mike shows up in his shorts. And then I'm like, you're not ready for this. You're not ready.
Nick never does anything with us for his birthday.
Well, to be fair, I did my 40th birthday, and then we had a pandemic, and then I couldn't
that's
do anything for a while for 3 years.
That's true. I would like to highlight this 8, 9, 10. I think that March, February, and April have some winners in here
No way.
that could push it above November.
You have
I think we can move November down because
No.
all we highlighted there was fall weather, which sucks. Shorter
beginning of the
days.
holidays.
Fall
The
weather
weather,
sucks.
the daytime is changing. Nobody likes these long nights.
let me throw out another one for you, Mike.
And Thanksgiving, we're gonna base this off of Thanksgiving. That should be lower.
Let me
by
throw
the
this
way,
one out there for you.
Mission Impossible came out in July.
okay.
The
We're
May
gonna
of
have
Another
to
reason why
May.
July
May
should be
of
number
months.
two.
The May of months.
I fucking hate you
May
two.
it come out in July? Here's the thing. Let me throw one out
Throw it
for
out.
Thanksgiving. October is the start of pumpkin spice season.
Yes.
But I feel like November is when these young whippersnappers are perfecting the formula. Maybe
Oh.
October is like we got to figure out. I don't like, it's too sweet. Why does this taste like, no, you can't put pumpkin seeds in there, bro. Like, oh shit, my bad. I
I
got,
blended them.
yeah, spice. I put a spice. I put fucking cumin in my, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like
get it.
November's where they kind of
Interesting.
perfect the formula.
See,
of what
I would
pumpkin spice
counter
could
you
be.
with they do what Joey does. They say goodbye to pumpkin spice. It's still there.
Oh yeah.
But you know what they start to promote? Apple. And you're like, sir, I don't need an apple
time,
cinnamon
apple time.
latte. I'm here for the pumpkin spice latte, the superior latte,
apple time.
sir. And so it goes pumpkin, apple, then of course Christmas with sugar cookies and cinnamon as well.
Apple time.
I will say, Mr. Hawks, when you said that you didn't do anything because of your the pandemic because of your birthday, he said was it the pandemic of 1912, and that's a really good burn.
Wow.
Also, Mr. Hawks, you're right about
Somebody
the Black
just-
Friday, Cyber Monday stuff. Like,
They've gone off,
Man,
they've
I-
dropped.
I look
Fun.
forward to TVs that I won't buy just because I'm like, I want that. But
Yeah.
am I really gonna put it up? I'm probably gonna move out of this place soon. Will I? Who knows?
Dude, I bought a bunch of shit this Black Friday that I'm probably going to take back.
What'd you buy?
Just clothes.
Oh.
I got all the Instagram ads, all these clothes places that I look online.
Good luck finding those businesses again, bro.
They were like, yeah, exactly, right? I'm
It's like a one-time thing, putting up an ad.
because they're like
never
ghost
to be
kitchens,
seen from
right?
again. Yeah,
Oh,
It's
those
like
are
this cool
100%
shirt,
that,
and
yeah.
you're like, wait a minute, this is like just a Nordstrom shirt.
yeah. You go to that URL right now, it will not load.
That's not gonna load.
It's
Look.
gonna say GeoCities.
I feel good about this list, but I do think that maybe we gave November a bad shake. I think we gave it a little unfair.
I think it's kind of perfect
there's a
where
lot
it
of fun
needs
stuff
to
there.
be. Now, I
think
thought it
February
was
needs to
as
be
low as
down.
it should be, and then Mike's still pushing for it to go lower.
It needs to go
was like,
lower.
damn, I thought we gave him enough of a dub with it being at 7.
Because
You know?
March, February, and April, I think there's a winner there that should be above November.
Can we talk
No
about this
way.
fucking Gary Whitta guy real quick one time?
Sure.
Mike said, "Oh, Andy, Gary Whitta had one of your diet or your Coke Zero, your Big Red Zeros or whatever."
Yeah.
And was like, "It's fucking awful. What the fuck is this?"
Spit it out. Like that.
And like went off and immediately went to throw it away.
Uh-huh.
And
Ask
I'll tell
who
you
was
what.
That. I said it's Andy.
I'll tell you what. I don't blame him because the zero not hitting.
Not good.
Not
Oh,
as
okay.
good.
I'm just gonna get the regular one and just like
Where'd
house
you
these
get
So you don't have a problem with Gary.
Amazon. Huh?
So you actually don't have a problem with Gary.
No, I want to call out like his
Oh.
accuracy.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
call him out for just being right about something.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, folks,
I still think that February and March are way too high. I think April needs to go above March and February.
No shot. No
give me
shot
a
April
reason
goes
why
above.
right now, or we're
Yeah,
solidifying
Because
this
it's
list.
warmer weather. February sucks. I know. No, but the Super Bowl
February
is
does
one
suck.
day, and it's the worst weather.
The Super
It's
Bowl.
so much. It's the worst weather. It's the weird, like drizzly, gross weather.
Joey, think about every Monday after the Super Bowl, where I come
where
in.
everyone hates going to work.
And there's no football to talk about. He loves it. He's
No, because we come in and we get to talk about whatever crazy
All the
stuff happened at the
commercials.
halftime show
But-
on the Super Bowl. Remember when fucking Lady Gaga
the guy.
came in from the goddamn Thunderdome
Yeah.
ceiling?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And was
or
like,
when Katy Perry rode that fucking line.
Right.
50
That
Cent was
sick.
upside down.
That shit was
Think about
crazy.
doing what we're doing right now in any other month. Can't do it.
Can't
Can't
do
do
it.
it.
Joey.
I put it
Do
higher.
it, Joe.
I put it
No way.
higher.
You know what?
No way.
February needs to go above November
No
right now.
way.
I think it needs to go up.
Are you? It's also the no more football after that. You get one day of football in February,
it's the
and then
best
it's
day.
gone.
But it's
Football,
the
that's
best.
all that
It's the
matters.
day where all of America says no peace. All peace.
All peace.
All peace is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about the stupid commercials, Joe. We get to like
the
whatever you're.
commercials have been bad lately. The commercials aren't even fun.
But here's the
anymore,
cool
though.
thing: whatever you're watching, you know, what am I going to really be able to make fun of? Because that one year had all those crypto FTX ads.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was
And,
crazy.
We dunked
and
on
you
those
could
for a
look back
while.
at those commercials and be like, man, remember when Larry David was doing this shit and Tom Brady was hawking millions of dollars at all these companies and all those companies are dead? It's just it's a time capsule.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of the only times that we could look back at. It's kind of its own Oscars. It's its own thing where there's so many celebrity things that happen that we can go, remember the year where that fucking thing happened? Remember the year where we saw fucking Baby Peanut? Like,
Baby, we
think
fell
about
in love with the Budweiser Clydesdale horses. We love them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really
We
But we
love
also
those
love the
horses.
Coke polar
What's
bear.
up?
We
You know,
also
think
love
about that?
the Coca-Cola polar bear commercials, and that's in December.
Well,
We have
I can
all
do a
those
really good
Coca-Cola
impression.
Came
moments.
December 11th.
I do a really good impression of the polar bears. Ready? Hold on.
That's exactly how the commercial goes.
That's how they used to
And
go.
with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the list. We have finally done it. We've ranked the months. Of course, I'm assuming that this will be such a polarizing topic that once Greg Miller gets off
Polar
his
bear.
duff and listens to this, he'll have some thoughts. Maybe we'll revisit this rank the months later as we revisit eventually rank the states, because that list is hilarious as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Of course, if you want to go over and support us over on the store, you guys can get all of the merch that we have dropped this year for a limited time only. If you're listening to this on Tuesday, you got till 5 p.m. tonight. If you're listening to it on Wednesday, it's too late, Jack. You're going to have to wait one more year. If you guys want to support this podcast, go over to patreon.com/kindafunny and support us at any of those tiers. It helps keep the lights on. We're a small business, and we like to operate for your amusement. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Nick Scarpino, and you have been great. Bye.
Can't believe we put March.